from different institutions. But now let's move from studio and just cross over to Kasarani, where Brian Moshiri is standing by with an update. Brian, over to you.
Good afternoon, Dan. Interesting right here at Kasarani. It's been a fairly slow day here at the Kasarani Indoor Gymnasium. But as of now, we have an update. Remember, this is the County Tallying Center. This is the Nairobi County Tallying Center. It is here that you will get to know the next governor, senator, and woman representative of county number 47, Nairobi County. Now, there are names to look out for, especially in the Senate, as far as the Orange Democratic Movement is concerned, and the United Democratic Alliance. You have Edwin Sifuna, as well as in the Senate race, you have Edwin Sifuna and Margaret Wanjiru of UDA. And so far, the different constituency returning officers have made their way here, 4 of them out of the 17 constituencies in Nairobi, and we have results of 2, and that is Kasarani as well as Langata. And here are the numbers as far as Kasarani and Langata is concerned for the 3 different races to be determined here. Let me start with the Nairobi County Governor's seat. As it stands right now, with 2 constituencies out of 17, Johnson Sakaja of the United Democratic Alliance, UDA, has 76,161 votes, followed closely by Polycarp Igathe, or really Polycarp Igathe of the Jubilee Party, has 70,358 votes. These are 2 constituencies out of 17 constituencies, talking of Kasarani constituency as well as Langata constituency. Let me move on to the senatorial race, where you have 2 other names. Edwin Sifuna, Secretary General, Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, as well as the Nairobi Senator's candidate under the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party, as battling it out with UDA's Margaret Wanjiru. Now, that race, as far as the Senate is concerned, looks like this. Out of 2 constituencies in 17 constituencies, you have Edwin Sifuna of ODM with 90,742 votes, followed by Margaret Wanjiru at 52,652. Let me move on to the woman representative race that again has 2 major names. Esther Passaris of ODM as well as Millicent Omanga of UDA. This is how the numbers look like in this women representative race. As it stands right now, with 2 constituencies out of 17 constituencies, you have Esther Passaris of ODM with 86,733, and Millicent Omanga has 61,409. Remember, Dan, the race continues. 2 constituencies out of 17. We have already seen 4 constituencies bring their Form 35A and B, Form 37A and B, and Form 38A and B. This is where they're being looked at, verified by the team led by Albert Gogo, who's the Nairobi County Returning Officer, and in intervals, he gives us the results. So far, let me just remind our viewer and just go through the numbers again. With 2 constituencies out of the 17 constituencies in Nairobi County, governor's race looks like this. Johnson Sakaja of UDA, 76,161, followed by Polycarp Igathe, 70,358. Edwin Sifuna, this is the senator's race now. Edwin Sifuna of ODM has 90,742, and Bishop Margaret Wanjiru has 52,652. That's the Senate's race. Let me move on to the woman representative race once again. Esther Passaris leading with 86,733. Millicent Omanga of UDA, as of now, has 61,409 votes. We are keeping tabs on these major races, the woman representative, governor, and senator here in Nairobi, and we'll bring you up to date. We're waiting for 2 more Form 35A and B, and Form 37A and B, as well as 36A and B. And we'll give you an update. Those forms are for Embakasi North. They've just made their way here, as well as Makadara constituency. The returning officer there has also brought the form, so we are waiting on that, and we'll give you an update once it has been announced this particular way, Dan.
Very much, Brian Moshiri, for that update from the county of Nairobi, and definitely some very